Shalom, shalom, my people. Shout out to the 12 tribes worldwide, scattered abroad. I'm OG Obadiah, coming to you with another video, well, a couple of videos. We're going to get into the BRICS again, but this time we're going to talk about Africa. And I got a couple of more. They're not long videos, but one is about 7 minutes and another one is about about 2 minutes, I think. Right? But we're going to get into a little bit about Africa pulling away from America, right? And also Kenya president telling their citizens to drop the petrodollar, to get rid of it, basically. But I'm gonna go to my first video, right? This is the African countries joining the BRICS. And I'll be back.
Welcome to Line Flux, where we delve into the latest news and developments on world affairs, international relations, and technology. In today's video, we'll be discussing Africa, and its leaders reiterate their decision to join BRICS. African country leaders are continuing to show their interest in joining the BRICS economic bloc as a means of opening up their economies to new opportunities. Let's get started. The BRICS alliance includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, representing a quarter of the global economy and more than 40% of the world's population. The group is seen as a new power in international affairs, especially as debates around UN reforms and new global orders emerge. African countries that have shown interest in joining the BRICS include Algiers, Argentina, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Iran, Egypt, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Sudan, Syria, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, Venezuela, and Zimbabwe. The BRICS alliance has also received interest from over a dozen countries, as stated by Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, who believes that oil-rich Arab nations could also join the group and forge partnerships with the 8-nation Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. This SCO comprises India, Russia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman.
Do you see all these countries they've been calling off? And you got more countries talking about joining the BRICS. I forget. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if they mentioned Saudi Arabia. They're talking about joining the BRICS, right? And that's a game changer in itself, right? Let's get back to the video.
Wang Wenbin affirmed Lavrov's comments, stating that the BRICS ministers of foreign affairs have reached a consensus on the BRICS expansion process and that BRICS cooperation is open and inclusive. African countries interested in joining BRICS. Christopher Mutsvangwa, the Speaker of the ruling party of Zimbabwe, ZANU-PF, stated on Wednesday that the Zimbabwean government would like to join the BRICS economic bloc. He made it clear that they would like to become a member of the BRICS, expressing optimism for its further development. Mutsvangwa also noted that Zimbabwe is interested in creating alternatives to the SWIFT payment network, which the West currently dominates. He believes that BRICS could help with this issue. Apart from Zimbabwe, other African countries have shown interest in joining BRICS. In 2020, Algeria, Egypt, and Nigeria expressed their desire to join BRICS. For Algeria, joining the BRICS alliance would give the country access to new markets and investment opportunities. The country seeks to diversify its economy and move away from its dependence on oil and gas exports. Algeria also hopes to create a stable, multilateral global order and promote South-South cooperation. Nigeria is Africa's largest economy and has been interested in joining BRICS since 2018. Nigeria's president, Muhammadu Buhari, has emphasized increasing economic ties with BRICS nations, especially in trade, technology, and investment. Nigeria sees BRICS membership as a way to reduce its dependence on oil exports and promote economic diversification. Nigeria also sees the BRICS as a platform to engage with other emerging markets and promote economic integration within Africa. Egypt has shown a keen interest in joining BRICS as part of its economic reform plan, which aims to attract foreign investment and promote economic growth. The Egyptian government believes that joining BRICS will enable it to tap into new markets and investment opportunities, particularly in energy, agriculture, and infrastructure. Egypt is also interested in cooperating with BRICS nations on issues of regional security and counterterrorism. Benefits of joining BRICS. Joining the BRICS alliance has numerous benefits for African countries. Firstly, it provides access to new markets and investment opportunities. As emerging economies, the BRICS nations seek to expand their trade and investment links, particularly with Africa. African countries joining BRICS will benefit from increased investment in their economies, which can lead to job creation and poverty reduction. Secondly, joining BRICS enables African countries to diversify their economies away from traditional commodity exports. The BRICS nations are seeking to expand their own manufacturing and service sectors. They are interested in sourcing raw materials. With the ongoing global political and economic woes, many African countries reaffirm their interest in joining the BRICS nations to open up their economies. The BRICS nations, including Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, represent about a quarter of the global economy and over 40% of the world's population. The economic bloc has become a new power in international affairs, and many countries are interested in joining the group to enhance their economic cooperation and improve their financial systems. The African countries that have expressed interest in joining BRICS include Zimbabwe, Algiers, Argentina, Bahrain, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Iran, Egypt, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Sudan, Syria, Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, and Venezuela. Many countries see BRICS as a new force in international relations and an alternative to the Western-dominated global financial system. According to Christopher Mutsvangwa, the Speaker of the ruling party of Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwean government is interested in creating alternatives to the SWIFT payment network, currently dominated by the West, and BRICS could help with it. Mutsvangwa also called BRICS a new force in international relations and expressed optimism for further development. Sergei Lavrov, Russia's foreign minister, has stated that the BRICS alliance has received interest from more than a dozen countries, including African nations, who want to join the economic bloc. The oil-rich Arab nations have also expressed interest in joining the BRICS and forging partnerships with the 8-nation Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, which comprises India, Russia, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. The prospect of establishing a unified currency is being discussed by the Union of 5 significant rising economies. Pavel Niazev, the Russian Foreign Ministry's ambassador at large and sous Sherpa of Russia in the BRICS, reportedly discovered in September of last year, according to Sputnik. The BRICS alliance has promoted economic cooperation and integration among its member states, focusing on trade, investment, and infrastructure development. In recent years, the group has launched several initiatives, including the New Development Bank, NDB, and the Contingent Reserve Arrangement, CRA, to facilitate development financing and currency swaps among its members. The NDB was established in 2014 to finance infrastructure and sustainable development projects in emerging economies, It has already approved several projects in its member countries, including a renewable energy project in China and a road project in India. The CRA, on the other hand, is a financial safety net that provides liquidity support to its members in times of crisis. The BRICS nations have also been working to enhance their economic ties with African countries. In 2018, the BRICS Africa Partnership on Infrastructure was launched to promote infrastructure development and connectivity between the two regions. The partnership aims to enhance cooperation in areas such as transportation, energy, and telecommunications, and to facilitate investment and financing in infrastructure projects. The second Russia-Africa International Parliamentary Conference will occur on 19 to 20 March in Moscow, with more than 40 official delegations from most African countries attending. The event will provide a platform for leading experts to discuss current issues on the international parliamentary agenda with their Russian colleagues. The conference will take place on the eve of the second Russia-Africa Summit, held in July 2023 in St. Petersburg. In addition to the economic benefits of joining BRICS, many African countries see the alliance as a new force in international relations that can help them counter Western neocolonialism and promote a new global order. According to a report by the World Bank, Sub-Saharan Africa will grow by 2.7% in 2022, following a 3.4% contraction in 2020. While the projected growth is promising, it is not enough to address the region's economic challenges, particularly in reducing poverty and inequality. Joining the BRICS alliance could allow African nations to address some of these challenges. By tapping into the collective resources and expertise of the BRICS countries, African nations could benefit from enhanced trade and investment opportunities, as well as greater access to technology and innovation. Moreover, joining the BRICS could also help African nations to reduce their dependence on the West, particularly in terms of finance and trade. As Christopher Mutsvangwa, the Speaker of the ruling party of Zimbabwe, noted, BRICS could help African nations to create alternatives to the SWIFT payment network, which the West dominates. However, there are concerns about the potential risks of joining the BRICS alliance. Some critics argue that the BRICS countries primarily focus on advancing their economic and political interests rather than promoting global development and cooperation. Moreover, there are concerns about the potential for increased debt and financial dependence on the BRICS countries, particularly in the ongoing debt crisis in many African nations. Overall, while joining the BRICS alliance could provide African nations with significant opportunities for economic growth and development, it is important that these countries carefully weigh the potential risks and benefits before making any final decisions.
Okay. Y'all see that? All right. Did you see all the Did you hear all the names that, they spoke of as far as these different countries joining the BRICS? Venezuela, Algeria, Zimbabwe, Egypt, Nigeria, being the largest economy in Africa, Nigeria, right? Also Iran, Pakistan, Turkey, Mexico. It's like, man, they just piling up, right? It's over for America. You could stick a fork in America because she done. She done, right? And again, we get this information from the scriptures. It's nothing that I made up. It's nothing that I've, magically seen or dreamed about or anything like that. It's coming out the scriptures. What we've been talking about for years over here at the Old Family, right? The BRICS. It's going to take America down. Right? I got another video. Also, Kenya, president, I think it's president, the prime minister, I forget, but you'll see. I got the video. Telling his people to get rid of the petrodollar. Like it's getting real serious. You know, I can't say that enough. I know y'all heard me say that a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting real serious here, right? It's getting real serious, you know. And you know, we got to prepare ourselves physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? Might want to stock up on some food. That's the physical. You know, mentally, spiritually. You know, we got to keep these commandments. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like we almost up out of here, right? Who won't want to live in this this it's going to be a third world country. America is. America is finished. Babylon is falling. You know, you got the whole world. You know, I know I've said it in multiple videos. The whole world is watching America. And they seeing that America is at its weakest right now. And everybody is turning on America. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? You got Turkey who's in NATO. And they want to join the BRICS. So it's about to get real deep and heated, you know what I'm saying, in this world, right? But let's get to the video of what is it? Kenya turning away from the dollar, right? Let's get that right quick. Let's get that.
People who work numbers, I am giving you free advice that those of you who are holding dollars, you surely might go into losses.
Oh, let's bag that up right quick. Let's bag that up right quick, right? Okay, here we go. Let's get started.
People who work numbers, I am giving you free advice that those of you who are holding dollars, you surely might go into losses. You better do what you must do, because this market is going to be different in a couple of weeks.
Now, who you just saw was the president of Kenya. He basically telling his citizens that they need to get rid of their U.S. dollars because in a matter of weeks, it won't mean anything. See, the reason why he is saying that, because Africa was in debt to the United States. But why everybody was paying attention to TikTok case and being distracted with the bullshit, what Putin did was Putin paid off the debt that Africa owed America. So now Africa no longer owes America anything.
Now, I don't know how true this is, but, you know, I just wanted y'all to hear the part where the Kenya president, you know, was talking about his citizens, you know, getting rid of the dollar or whatnot. But I'm still going to play this and let y'all listen to what she got to say.
So now that Putin has paid off the debt for Africa, Africa decided to join alliance with China and Russia. So now China, Russia, and Africa have joined together. Their military and everything will be as one. They have teamed up now. And Africa has already declared that whatever China and Russia need at this point, that they will assist them and they will join them into doing whatever they need to be done.
And that's truth right there. You know, they lining up together. They getting together. They uniting. Right? Against who? The big bad bully, America. I've been saying this. You know what I'm saying? And people was, oh, you hate and you going crazy and all that stuff, you know. For the guys who was at the job, you know, we was working together and y'all was like, you know, OG crazy, he going nuts. Look like y'all the ones going nuts now, right?
So America has already collapsed. The dollar bill has already collapsed. No one wants to deal with us. So I urge all of you to take all of your money out the bank, because one day we're going to wake up, all the banks is going to be closed. Take all your money out of your savings, take all your money out of your 401k and all of that stuff, because we're going to wake up and everything is going to be dead, because no one wants to deal with America anymore. No one wants to deal with the US dollars.
And that's how it's going to be. We're going to wake up one morning and everything going to be going to shit, right? It's going to hit us off guard. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be wild around here. And this stuff is just ramping up. It's ramping up. Russia and them, they uniting. What America doing? Think about it. What is America doing? They want to go to war. That's all they can do is go to war. That's it. You know what I'm saying? They got their back against the wall. They can't do nothing but fight. Right? Russia, China, Iran, all them attacking their economy. So what's America usually known for doing? Fighting, blowing some shit up, right?
So take your money out the bank and get everything you need for your family, because the next coming weeks and months, especially during the summer, is.
And that's what you need to do. To hell with trying to stack this money up. You need to spend that money and get what you need. Because in a minute, that money ain't going to be shit. Right? It's all over the place. I mean, all you got to do is go on your alternative news. Right? Because they ain't going to show it in the mainstream media. They going to show that, when the shit hit. That's when they're going to be showing. You know how they do it. Right? But let me finish this video.
Going to be hell in America. So I suggest that you get everything you need while the US dollar still matters very little in the United States. Because eventually it's going to get to a point where the majority of these countries is not going to want to affiliate with America, because America has burnt a lot of bridges. America has destroyed a lot of things.
Think about the bridges that America burnt. Iraq. Iraq, they going to go. I forgot about Iraq. They going with the BRICS. You know what I'm saying? Libya. All these countries that they didn't burn. South Africa, they not dealing with America. Right? Let me see. Let me get. I'm going to bring that video back out. Let me see. Did I erase that video? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I'm gonna bring this video out too. So I'm gonna have a little bit more than just two more video. Well, just one more video. But the other one is just 2 minutes. But a lot of people is waking up. You know what I'm saying? Mainly our people, Israel. We're waking up, right? And we can see these things. Y'all probably looking at these people as, oh, they dumb. They don't know what they talking about. These people are losing their mind and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But no, this woman not losing her mind. She know what she talking about, right? We've been talking about it for years. I just came across this video, I think yesterday. But yeah, this is getting real serious around here. You know what I'm saying? Just look. Just and pay attention.
And a lot of people. And it gotten to the point where though it's going to be America against them. So all I'm trying to say is that we need to really stop being distracted, because it's a lot more stuff that is going to happen before the summer. So this is now the time to get your family together and have those conversations. It's now the time to get everything you need, because we're going to wake up and it's going to be completely hell on America. because Judgment Day in America is here. And that doesn't even include what happened in Mississippi. Like Mississippi right now is really going through it. I'm going to make another video about that, but this video is mostly about Kenya.
Okay, this is another video that I played in the last video that I did. I edited that video and put this video in the last video that I did about the BRICS, right? But South Africa, they not even fucking with America, right? And he gonna explain that in this video right here. And we already know how South Africa feel about America, so you know what I'm saying. Plus, they in the BRICS. Need I say, they in the BRICS, right? So let's go ahead with the video.
We were so happy when the Russian foreign minister came. He was at home here. This is home. You should have looked at all the comments everywhere in the social media. Our people were so happy to have a Russian foreign minister here. We are happy that they saw it befitting to respect us and to come to us as a way of saying we respect you and we want to give you some form of an explanation as to what is really happening. We can't say the same about this one of Treasury of the USA, who was coming to steal our minerals and our wild life. I don't know what she was doing. America can never be welcomed here in South Africa, in the African continent, because we know when they come here, they are coming to check what more can we steal and finish off this continent.
So you see right there, you know what I'm saying? That's more proof. South Africa, they don't want no dealings with America. You know, that's their enemy. Shit. Basically. Okay, this is the, who is this? She a minister of, I want to see, who was that? I know I just watched the video. Let's see. Oh, this is the Prime Minister of South Africa, right? And she's talking about the BRICS summit and the double standards that the ICC brings, right? And she's going to explain herself in this video. So I'll be back.
The ICC warrant is obviously a matter that is of concern. South Africa is a member state of the International Criminal Court, so we'll have to have a discussion in the context of cabinet to decide exactly how we respond.
Do you know, Minister, when that meeting or that discussion will take place?
It must be as soon as possible. The summit is coming up
around the corner, yeah.
And we need to have clarified exactly how.
Do you find the ICC to be unfair in the way they are?
Well, I have made the point previously. You would know about the whole issue of double standards in global affairs. There are many countries that have been involved in wars, in invasion of territory, in killing people, arresting political activists. None of them have ever been called up by the ICC. So it seems if you're powerful and enjoy particular status in the global community, you escape. And this does worry us because I think it dims the objective character of the ICC as an arbiter that is fair on all abuses of human rights and all infringements of humanitarian law.
What are you looking forward to about today's visit?
Greater trade, increased people-to-people exchange, and collaboration in the pharmaceutical sector in particular.
Okay, thank you, Minister.
So there you have it. You know, she talks about the double standards. You know, these Western countries, right? You also got a situation where Uganda, you know, they done passed a law as far as, you know, homosexuality. They don't want that crap there. And then you had, what is the vice president name? I forgot what's her name? Kamala Harris, I think that's her name. But I don't, really pay attention to them, unless they doing something stupid. But she came to Ghana, you know what I'm saying, imposing human rights as far as homosexuality, right? So, America is pushing that doctrine, that ideology on the African people, right? But as you can see in these different videos and whatnot, Africa is rising up. They're not taking it no more. The Most High is putting the spirit in them, right? He got his spirit on all these countries, right? And I want to get to these scriptures right quick as far as dealing with the BRICS, right, and relating them to the scriptures and whatnot. And I'm going to go to Zechariah 1:18. And it reads, Then lifted up my eyes and saw, and behold, 4 horns. So he's talking about 4 horns. And I said unto the angel that talked with me, What be these? And he answered me, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, Israel, and Jerusalem. So these horns are the ones that scattered the children of Israel, right? And the Lord showed me 4 carpenters. So the Most High showed him, Zechariah, 4 carpenters, right? And I believe these carpenters to be the BRICS, right? Verse 21, Then said I, What come these to do? And he spake, saying, These are the horns which have scattered Judah, so that no man did lift up his head. But these are come to fray them, these carpenters, to cast out the horns of the Gentiles, which lifted up their horn over the land of Judah, to scatter it, right? Because we were scattered amongst the four corners of the earth. Right, going into Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Also in other scriptures where it tells us that we will be scattered. Right? So, I hope y'all enjoyed these videos. I will be coming back with more videos. I'm going to get the video where they're talking about where they're trying to push the homosexuality on Ghana, right? And probably one where Uganda is telling their people that this is law. You know what I'm saying? No homosexuality in Uganda. So, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed one. Shalom. It's the old family.